A signs your confidence needs work that most people are oblivious to. Confidence isn't something you just possess naturally. It takes effort and work to strengthen and maintain. Yes, it must be maintained at a high level to achieve any meaningful success. There are 8 warning signs that it's time to work on your confidence. Number 1. You concede more than you fight. While some level of give and take in an argument is acceptable and even commendable, if you give in most of your arguments or worse, all of them, it's a big sign that you should work to boost your confidence. It is reasonable to give some, but if all you do is give, it can be harmful to you. Your opinions and views are important, and they matter. You should stand up for them when necessary. You are deeply offended by constructive criticism. Now, I say constructive. Make sure we're talking about same here. Nobody else has the right to criticize you except if they're truly trying to be helpful. Then it can be constructive. A common sign that your confidence is struggling is if you take constructive criticism a bit too seriously. If you find yourself constantly getting deeply offended by constructive criticism from friends, loved ones, or authority figures, you may want to consider working on your confidence. While it's normal to be a little disappointed or even mildly hurt by constructive criticism, it should not be something that you regularly take great offense over. Number 3. You hold back when you should speak up. A little bit of nervousness and fear are normal when being bold with your opinions by speaking up. But if you find that you are always holding yourself back, it's likely a confidence issue. Confidence helps you push past that initial anxiety and insert your opinions into the conversation. If this seems difficult, or maybe even impossible for you, consider working on boosting your confidence. Number 4, you're frequently indecisive about minor things. If you find that you are overly indecisive about the slightest decisions, you may have an issue with your confidence. For example, if merely deciding over what show to go watch or what food to eat sends you into a panic, or it takes you 30 minutes or longer to make the decision, you should work on improving and strengthening your confidence. The same is true for if you find yourself, after making decisions, changing your mind over and over, still unable to actually commit and decide. Number 5, you are constantly comparing yourself to those around you. One of the most detrimental things you can do to yourself is comparing yourself to others around you. Each person is a unique individual with unique struggles and strengths. There's simply no standard or logical way to truly compare to such very different people fairly. Being concerned over how you stand up in comparison to others is a waste of your time and energy. You are more than enough and offer something unique to the world. If you find yourself always comparing yourself to others around you, It's time to start working on building your confidence. You can't take compliments. The first telltale symptom of low confidence is the inability to accept compliments. Many people with low confidence won't just shy away from a compliment, they will try to deny it. This is a shame because taking compliments is a great way to develop healthy confidence because it's based on other people's perception of your abilities rather than just your own. There is also a long-term consequence. If you fight off compliments too long, people may start to believe in your self-doubt. The best defense against this issue is to simply accept a compliment from time to time. You won't change your job. Another easy sign of low confidence is professional stagnation. Low confidence can often mean that the individual is afraid to take promotions, look for new projects, or even apply for jobs, despite being qualified. Unfortunately, a career is part of how we identify ourselves, so lacking the courage to take more challenging or rewarding occupations can prevent a growth in healthy confidence. There are a couple of solutions to this issue. The first is to wait for opportunities to arise. The other solution is to watch for opportunities, but ask a trusted group of family and friends for advice before applying. Number 8, you have problems with relationships. Confidence is important for pursuing romantic relationships. While too much confidence can be intimidating to some people, having low confidence can lead to isolation or worse, maintaining a relationship that is unhealthy. Some people with low confidence will not pursue romantic relationships for fear of rejection, or will tolerate abusive relationships because they think they are incapable or deserve no better. For those who are afraid to pursue romantic relationships, you don't have to. While it might be nice to foster a relationship that you come into naturally, many people face societal pressure to enter into a relationship even if they don't want or need one, or aren't ready for one. You will be healthier and happier if you wait for a relationship until you are ready for one, and you find one naturally. Confidence isn't something you are born with or inherently have. It takes effort and work to build up your confidence successfully. It can be difficult to identify when you need to work on your confidence. But if you pay attention to how your friends and loved ones act around you and watch out for these 8 warning signs, you can identify the problem and start working to resolve it. Building and maintaining your confidence can be difficult and at times seem tedious, but it's well worth the effort.